Welcome back to Tahoe Tonight, joined now by Matt Palacio from Lake Tahoe, the Leadership Lake Tahoe.
Yes.
Now I understand, first of all, before we go into what you guys have coming up, what is Leadership Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, Leadership Lake Tahoe is this amazing class that the Tahoe Chamber puts on every other year, and I was lucky enough to get selected for it. And we basically meet once a month and learn about various aspects of the community. We actually have a media day coming up on this Wednesday, which will be amazing. But we've learned a lot about our healthcare system up here. We've learned about our refuse, South Tahoe PUD. We've learned about community safety. So lots of different aspects of the community and what makes this community tick. So it's been really interesting, and it's a great group of people. People from Barton, people from ski resorts, people from casinos are all in this class. So pretty neat.
Now, how did you get involved? Because I know you said you moved here about, 6 years ago,
Yeah.
stayed for 4, left for 2, and now you're back.
Yeah. So when we came back, we decided to just really get actively involved in the community. And actually, the chamber approached me and said, "Hey, we think you should get involved with this Leadership Lake Tahoe class." I went ahead and looked at it, looked over the materials, and said, "Yeah, I would like to learn a lot more about the community and see where I could, sink my teeth into as far as volunteer efforts go."
And having moved away and then coming back to Tahoe, you can really appreciate what Tahoe has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody says sometimes you need to move away from Tahoe to truly appreciate it. And, coming back and buying a house and just getting more involved in the community, I really feel invested here now.
So now you have a big summit coming up. What is the Leadership Lake Tahoe Summit all about?
Yeah, so every leadership class has a homework project. The Business Expo was a couple Fridays ago, and that started through a Leadership Lake Tahoe class. That was their homework project. So the chamber said, "Hey, your project is to put on a summit," and it was up to us to figure out what that summit is. And we decided that we were going to basically take everything that we learned in Leadership Lake Tahoe and encapsulate that in a one-day summit and bring people together to learn about investment and entrepreneurship here in town, public-private partnerships, tourism, all the education reforms that have been going on up here. So we're going to have lots of different breakouts and a couple great keynote speakers there as well. We'll have Dave Maslin, who's a
I was just going to ask you, can you
Yeah.
drop the names of the keynote speakers?
Dave Maslin is a community choreographer actually out of Canada, and he's had a couple really great successful TEDx talks, and just talks about apathy in communities and what it takes to overcome that, because we really feel that the South Lake Tahoe community kind of suffers from that a little bit. So
what do you mean by that?
Apathy meaning a lack of engagement or a lack of feeling that their voices can be heard as far as how they want to see their community shaped and how to actively be a part of change or an agent of change. So that's really what Dave Meslin's going to focus on. And then we also have Dana Williams, who's the outgoing mayor of Park City. And a lot of people know of Park City now, but what a lot of people don't realize is 8, 10, 12 years ago, Park City wasn't the Park City we know now. And Dana Williams has really been a part of that change. So he's going to kind of address the changes that Park City has undergone, some of the sacrifices that were made to make those changes, but also the benefits of making those changes as well.
Yeah, certainly hosting the Olympics in 2002 probably helped. Salt Lake City, Park City put it on the map. Maybe if Tahoe had the Olympics.
That's the hope one day. Hopefully we get it back. I'm sure we'd love to have it back here.
Maybe at the summit you guys can talk about it. Now, for more information, people can visit your website.
Yeah, more information, people can go to elevatetahoe.com. That basically has all of our breakout topics, who the presenters will be for all of those. That's where you can buy the lift tickets for the event as well. It's $50 for the public, $25 for students. Everything is purchased online, so it's a pretty easy process.
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for joining us on Tahoe Tonight, and we'll be back right after this.